everyone, so today's video is all about 5 smart life changes, and they're basically either small or big changes that I have made to my life over the past few months that have made quite a big impact to my life. So I thought I would make this video to just talk about them and share those with you, and maybe they will inspire you to switch up or introduce a few little changes into your life. So the first one is having a spring clean. I basically have spent the last few days tearing my flat apart and just going through all of my clothes, my makeup, things around my flat that has just been piling up, and just being so ruthless and getting rid of things that I just know I do not need in my life anymore. Things that I haven't touched in months. They definitely don't need to be here. So I've basically just put all of my clothes that I don't want and everything else into big bags, and I'm sending that home to my family in Brighton, and they can go through everything, take whatever they want, and then the rest of it will be sent to charity. Whatever you do, if you do have a spring clean, don't throw stuff away unless it's like absolutely disgusting, then obviously throw that stuff away. But if you think another person might enjoy it, then definitely just take it down to your local charity shop, and they'll be so grateful for that. Also, part of this whole decluttering thing that I've had going on with my flat is clearing my balcony. So I have a really gorgeous balcony, but I never use it because it's just always had empty flower pots everywhere, soil everywhere, it's been really dirty, cobwebs everywhere, and I mean, to be honest, that's only happened because I have just not been using it. But the longer that I've left it, the worse it's got. So during this whole decluttering, I was like, right, I'm just gonna get out onto this balcony and sort it out. And I was like, I had the broom out there, getting all the mud and clearing the whole space, the whole floor. I potted flowers. I don't even know the right terminology. I put some flowers in a pot and got all the soil, I watered them all, and now they look really beautiful. Well, some of them are still pretty dead, but a couple of them have really blossomed and they look amazing. And I also bought a nice, I'm looking at my balcony like trying to remember everything I've done. I bought a really nice table and chairs off of Amazon, of all the places. Came the next day, brilliant. And it's so beautiful, it's exactly what I had in mind. I even bought a little garden mat to go by the balcony so that I can change my shoes when I come in and out. it just, you know, it's just made me so much happier just knowing that that is so lovely and beautiful now. So decluttering of your flat, garden, anything, even if it's one room, it can make such a difference to your life. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but it just clears your mind. And the second change is definitely the biggest change that I've made in my whole entire life, actually, is moving into this flat on my own. So I live totally on my own and I absolutely love it, and it has been a really big change for obvious reasons, but it forces you to be really independent because you are living alone. You've got to rely on yourself. You can't rely on anyone else. And I'm quite an independent person anyway, but living on your own just takes it to a whole nother level. So I've lived here for about 7 months now, and it has just taught me so much about myself and taught me to do so many of the little jobs around the house that I would normally kind of rely on someone else to do for me, even if it meant calling my stepdad up or something to put up a painting or whatever it is. Living on my own has just made me realise that I don't need to rely on anyone else, that I can literally do it myself. Changing a light bulb, for example, I will get up on a ladder and I will change that light bulb on my own. Like, I know how to do that now. So little things like that, it's just made such a difference to my life. And clearing the balcony, like I said in the previous point of decluttering, that whole balcony thing, I was probably subconsciously waiting for someone else to come round and be like, I'll do the balcony for you, Naomi, don't you worry. But that's not gonna happen. I live on my own. No one is gonna come through the door and clean my balcony for me. Oh, also, another big thing that I can do on my own, opening jars. Yeah, that was always a problem. I feel like I have built up muscle because I've had to like open and unscrew so many things that normally I would rely on someone else to do for me, but I can do that now myself. And the third thing seems like such a small, probably insignificant thing, but actually it has changed my day-to-day life, and it's using, I feel so ridiculous saying it, it's using reminders on the iPhone. It comes like, it's one of the software things that's installed in your phone, one of those apps you can't delete, and I've always just kind of shoved it to the back of the page. I never ever use it. And the other day I had literally like 1,000,001 things to do in one day, and it was all going crazy up in my mind. I was like, I need to write this down or something. And I remembered about this, remembered the reminders, and went in and I just basically wrote down everything that I needed to do that day, like this whole long list, and then ticked it off as I went. And this was like a couple of weeks ago now, and ever since I've just stuck to this every single day. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, right, what do I need to do today? This, 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 and this. And I've got loads of different, well, 4 different categories. General things to do, so that would literally be like everyday things, like take back an ASOS order to the post office. That was so random, but just like, you know, everyday things to do. Next one would be work. So this is like anything work related. It could be remember to email back John. No idea who John is. The next category I have is home, and it's just basically anything that needs to be done in my flat. And this kind of links back to the previous point of me living on my own and being more independent. This is actually really helping me the last couple of weeks, of things that I know need to be fixed that I can't do. I know I said I can do everything, but things like my tap needs fixing, so I need to get a plumber. Write it down in here, I can do that. I can get that all sorted, and it just, yeah, kind of just reminds you to do all the things that you would probably ignore. Like my tap has needed sorting for a long time, but I've just left it. But now that it's in here, I can wake up and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to call the plumber. Saying that, I still haven't called the plumber. It's still in my list of things to do. It's been there for a good few days. And the next category I have on there is beauty, and I know that seems like such a ridiculous category to have. Is basically when I am going to an event or going out or something, the night before I'll make this list of, okay, I need to paint my nails, I need to curl my hair, I need to fake tan, like whatever it is, like anything beauty wise. And it's so helpful, honestly. If you have a night out, write this list, and then as you're getting ready for your night out, you can be like, yeah, painted nails, yeah, fake tan, yeah, curled my hair. So much easier, because the amount of times I've gone out, and it's always such a rush for me getting ready, I'll go out and I'll think, oh my god, I didn't paint my nails, like that was the main thing that I was meant to do. I know it seems so petty having a list of beauty things to do, but when you've got, say, half an hour, 45 minutes to have a quick turnaround of going out for a night, it just makes it so much easier having a list to just go through. Makes my life easier. And the 4th thing is boxing. I took up boxing a few weeks ago, and I never thought I would try boxing, let alone enjoy it. And just introducing an activity that you're not used to doing, just something new, or redoing an activity that you used to love, can make such a difference, especially when your stress levels are quite high. Doing something that you can look forward to doing, and you just set aside even like half an hour to an hour just to yourself, it can just make such a difference. And the reason I love boxing is because it's so good at relieving stress, and you have to think really quickly. So you can be going for like, I don't know, 20 minutes and then end and think, I'm so out of breath. I had no idea how hard I was working because I was just concentrating on the punches. But it's just so much fun. I would highly, highly recommend starting up a new class, even if it's like going on a run once or twice a week, starting up some kind of activity, something you used to love. It can just really, really help with relieving of stress, even if you're not stressed. Just having a bit of me time is so important. And the final thing that I've changed that I am most excited about is I'm finally relaunching my blog. So I don't know how many of you have been with me since the very beginning, before I even had a YouTube channel. I just had my blog and I absolutely loved it. I was so dedicated. I would have set days where I'd have a blog post. I absolutely loved it. My whole mind was just about what can I blog. I used to, without fail, carry around my camera in my handbag and just blog anything and everything. But recently, I think mainly because I've been so focused on the book the last few months, I just haven't had time to do it. And my blog itself is so outdated. I'm not happy with it. I've been so unmotivated because the design is just really old. I haven't refreshed it. But for the past few months, and I haven't said anything about this at all yet, I have been having my whole website redesigned, and it is finally done and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy. I am just so excited to get blogging again, and this is just going to be the biggest change, I think, work-wise for me. I just can't wait for it to be up and running. So My new blog is launching a week tomorrow. It's the 1st of August. Seems like the perfect day to relaunch my website. And it's gonna be very similar to how it used to be, just very broad and lifestyle based. So I'll have restaurant reviews on there. My favorite places that I like to eat, I wanna share that with you, not just an Instagram post. I wanna talk about it. Outfit posts, because they were my absolute favorite, and recently, as you've probably noticed, I haven't had much fashion on any of my platforms. Instagram actually quite a lot, because when I go to events I love posting what I'm wearing, but on YouTube I haven't made any fashion videos. But I'm really looking forward to my website being that whole kind of fashion outlet area. So yeah, I have all of those outfits, and what else? Maybe the occasional recipe as well, like literally anything. I just like blogging anything and everything. So I think for me that is going to be one of the biggest changes. And to celebrate, totally forgot to mention, I'm doing a giveaway. It is the first ever giveaway since I've been on YouTube, blogging, everything. I've never done a giveaway before. And I have put together some of my absolutely favourite things. I'm gonna show you, I've got it here. That is so heavy. It's this gorgeous picnic hamper. Look how beautiful it is. I did all of this myself. This little bow and everything. And it's loads of basically my favourite things in this one big hamper. Let me try and show you. Oh, so heavy. I think the giveaway should be whoever can bench press this the most. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. So there's loads of beauty products in there. I've got a couple of bags from River Island. I've got food in there like Naked bars, my absolute favourite. I've got some chia seeds, coconut oil, teas, body lotions, like literally so much. So many of my favourite brands in there. So if you go onto my website right now, open up a new tab and go on to naomismart.com, that's what my blog has always been, you will see my blog is no longer there. I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I know it's sad, but there wasn't much to say goodbye to anyway, so this is going to be 10 times better. You will see a countdown, and it will say probably 7 days, and even down to the hours, minutes, seconds, everything. So that's when my blog is going to be live. And then underneath the countdown, you will see a place where you can enter your email. And that's all you need to do to enter to get this beautiful hamper that I've put together myself. Is just enter your email into there, submit it, and then I will announce the winner when my blog launches on the bank holiday Monday, the 1st of August. That's if I don't get through everything that's in the hamper already myself. No, I'm joking. That's the problem with putting all of my favourite things into one place. I'm just looking at it like, kind of want this for myself. Don't ever want to give this away anymore. In the description box down below, you'll find all of the T's and C's to the competition, and also how to enter, although it is ridiculously simple. You just need to enter your email and that's that. But good luck on the competition. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. It's just a few things, like I said, that I've changed in my life, and they've really made such an impact, no matter how small they are. So hopefully it will just inspire you to maybe make a small change in your life, or introduce something new, like doing a new activity, or even if it's tidying your bedroom. It can be as little and small as that, but it can make such a difference. So yeah, go and check out my website when that's out on Monday next week, so a week tomorrow. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I will see you very soon. Bye! And that's it, my evening makeup look. I really hope you like it and you have enjoyed watching this video.